Hello and welcome to another LeetCode solution video. This is problem number 13, Roman to integer. For this problem, Roman numerals are represented by 7 different symbols, I, V, X, L, C, D, and M. The problem gives you a table to map the Roman numerals to the numerical value. For example, 2 is written as II in Roman numerals, just 2 ones added together. 12 is written as XII, which is simply X plus II. The number 27 is written as XXV, II, which is XX plus V plus II. Roman numerals are usually written largest to smallest from left to right. However, the numeral for 4 is not III. Instead, the number 4 is written as IV. Because the 1 is before the 5, we subtract it, making 4. The same principle applies to the number 9, which is written as IX. There are 6 instances where subtraction is used. I can be placed before a V or an X to make 4 and 9. X can be placed before an L or a C and make 40 and 90, and C can be placed before a D and an M to make 400 and 900. Given a Roman numeral, convert it to an integer. For example 1, we're given the Roman numeral III, and the output for this is 3. For example 2, we're given the Roman numeral LVIII, and the output for this is 58, because L is 50, V is 5, and III is 3. And for example 3, we're given MCMXCIV, and this is 1994. And this is because M equals 1000, CM equals 900, XC equals 90, and IV equals 4. Let's look at an example. For our solution, we're going to start by making a map of the Roman numerals to integer values. And for this example, our input Roman numeral will be MCCXXXIV, and we'll keep track of our output integer value. So for our solution, we're going to want to loop through our Roman numeral, taking one character at a time. So we'll start with our M, and we'll take that and check to see if it's less than the next character. And if it is, we subtract it from our output. And if it is not less than the next character, we add it to our output. So starting off, we have M, which correlates to 1000, and we take a look at our next value, which is C, and that correlates to 100, and we know 1000 is greater than 100, so we just add 1000 to our output. And once we add 1000 to our output, we remove the M from our string. Now we look at our first C. C is 100, and we take a look at our next character in our Roman numeral, which is also C. Since C is not less than the next C, because they're equal, we will add 100 to our output value. Now that we've added 100, we want to remove the character we're looking at and move on to the next character. Our next character is C, which is 100, and we compare it to the following character, which is X, which is 10, and 100 is not less than 10, so we just add 100 to our value again. And then we want to remove our C, and our Roman numeral is now XXXIV. So the next 3 characters follow the same pattern, so we'll just skip ahead to where it gets interesting. So we've added 10 for each X and removed them one by one from our Roman numeral. And now our Roman numeral remaining is IV, and our current output is 1230. So now we take a look at our next character in our Roman numeral, which is I. We compare it to the following character, which is V. I is 1, V is 5, so 1 is less than 5. So in this case, instead of adding 1 to our output value, we're going to subtract 1. And now, since we've used I, we remove it from our Roman numeral. And finally, since we're looking at the last character in our Roman numeral, we just add it to our output value. And now that we've gone through every character in our Roman numeral, our output is 1234. Let's jump into the code. So the first thing we're going to want to do is define our Roman numeral map. And we'll also want to define our result. Next, we'll want to loop through our input Roman numeral string. Within the loop, we'll want to check each character in the Roman numeral to see if it is less than the next character. And we'll also want to make sure we're not at the end of our Roman numeral string when we do this. And if the current character we're looking at is less than the next character in the Roman numeral, we want to subtract it from our result. Otherwise, we want to add our current Roman numeral character to our result. And then once we've gone through the whole Roman numeral string, we just want to return our result. And in the example we went through, I was removing each character as we used it from the string, but we don't actually need to do that. We can just keep track of where we are in the string as we go through. But that's it for the code, so let's run this. All cases passed, so let's submit. Our code was accepted, so that's it for this problem. If you like this video and want to see more content like this, make sure to check out my channel. Thanks for watching.